Hi guys, so we're back in the kitchen and I've had a few people say to me, I love the keto way of living, the not processed junk, crap, garbage, but how do I make dinners every night for my family instead of just me? I know it's hard. I have a fussy husband, I have 2 toddlers who hate the sight of vegetables, so I thought tonight I'll show you how I make keto hamburger patties, and everyone in the family loves them. So it's a great meal if you want to do lettuce buns with some meat patties. It's really good. The husband likes it on some toasted rolls, and the kids will just have the hamburger patties by themselves with a bit of veg on the side. So they're really easy to make. Your mixing tools are your hands, so prepare to get a bit sticky and gooey hands. So it doesn't take too long, about 5-minute or so prep time, and then about 15-minute cooking time. So yeah, let's do it. Let's make some keto hamburger patties. Alright, so the ingredients I'm using for these simple patties is just a grated red onion, of course my favourite, 2 handfuls of mozzarella cheese. I'm going to use a tablespoon of pureed Legos tomatoes just for a bit of flavour. My favourite spices I'm going to put in are just the Italian herb mix, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of the Himalayan pink fine salt, and I'm going to cook it in 2 tablespoons of, or maybe just 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil. Hopefully the hamburger patties don't stick. I'm using 500 grams of mince, and of course going to mix with 1 egg. So pretty simple ingredients: meat, cheese, bit of tomato paste, and a few spices. Okay, so once you've got all your bowls and spoons out on the bench, now's the gross sticky part. We're going to just chuck the mince into the bowl. Sorry about that. Add the spices. So that's the herb spice mix. Adding the paprika, the Himalayan salt, that's 1 handful of cheese. That might do for now, see how we go. And then the tablespoon of, couple of tablespoons of the tomato puree. Oh, and I also forgot to put in some cracked pepper as well. So it is kid friendly. My kids don't like chili, so I'm not going to put chili flakes in. I'll put the egg in. And now for the goopy part, mixing the hamburger patties together. So for the oil in the pan today, I'm going to use the organic coconut oil. This is the Aldi one. It's actually really nice. So if your frying pan takes a while to heat up like mine does, I suggest you put the oil in and heat the pan up while you're mixing. Okay, so once the mixture is all mixed up in the bowl, You just take out a little handful of the mixture, as you can see, roll it up into a ball so the mixture is a good size that will fit into your palm, and then I just flat them out just like that. It's like a cute little hamburger patty. So out of this mix, what was it, 500 grams of mince with a handful of mozzarella. I didn't use 2. I've got 5 hamburger patties out of it, so that's good. It's a good palm size. And of course, once they're in the hot pan, you can flatten them out as well. Okay, so now it's time to cook the patties. The pan is hot. Sorry about the bad videoing in this film. It's hard enough doing it all with one hand, let alone doing it with one hand and one sticky handful of mince. So I apologise for that. Alright, so now we're going to throw the patties into the pan. Remember, I haven't coated them in flour. I've just used that 1 egg, and they seem to be sticking together well so far. So good in there. So I'm just cooking them on medium heat. I am using a gas stove, so might be a bit hotter than your electric stove. So yeah, so the 5 patties out of that 500 grams of just regular beef mince, and I'll cook them probably about 10 minutes each side. We'll see how they go. Yeah, so I just want to do a quick talk about the coconut, extra virgin coconut oil. This is the organic one that our Aldi in Australia sells. It actually is really, really good. As it says, there's no artificial colours or flavours. It's suitable for vegetarians and vegans, preservative-free, gluten-free, no sugars and no carbs. So, you know, what more can us keto lovers want? I was always a bit, worried about using coconut to cook with because I'm not a fan of coconut. I don't like, flavoured ice creams or coconut cakes or anything like that. So I never had really eaten coconut. So when I was told to use coconut oil in cooking, I thought, oh, I don't really like the taste of coconut. And so was my husband. We actually made omelettes on the weekend, and I said, I'm going to use coconut oil to fry these omelettes. And he's like, oh, I don't really like coconuts. I said, well, wait till you taste it. The smell in the pan when the coconut oil is melting is actually really, really yum. I love the smell of the melting coconut oil. And surprisingly, you can't really taste it that much through your food. It's a good cooking agent, but also the coconut flavour is not all the way through your meat or through your omelettes or through your steaks and things like that. So that's what I also thought, cooking these hamburgers is they're not going to have a real strong coconut smell through it. But the cooking agent that it is, it makes them not stick to the pan. It's a really healthy oil. There's no sugars, no carbs, so it's perfect. So I just wanted to say, if you're too scared to try coconut oil, please really, really give it a go. It's pretty cheap too. I think it's only $3 for that little jar. It's really healthy and really good for you. It's better than using margarines and canola oils, and it smells great cooking, and it's really good to cook with. So give it a try. So for those who make hamburgers know that cooking with mince and making meat patties, especially with mozzarella added to them, they're really, really hard to flip over once the meat sticks to the pan. So touch wood, the coconut oil has helped us out here, and it's not too bad to flip them over. Oh, look at that. Perfect. These look great. So they've been cooking for about 8 minutes on this side. And they're looking good. They haven't fallen apart or anything. I don't need to add any extra coconut oil. And I'll leave them on probably for another 8 to 10 minutes on this side. Okay, so cook them for about 8 to 10 minutes on that side as well. Well, you should know once they start crisping up on the outside, they're pretty well cooked. Mince doesn't take that long to cook, so which is good. So it's a quick, probably say 8 minutes on each side, and they're done. So let's get them out and see how they look. So they look great. They didn't really stick to the pan, so that's a plus. And the coconut smell is gone. So I can just smell this yummy beef, cheesy smell. No coconut smell at all. So let's wait for them to cool down for a bit and taste them. Roast is in. They're really good. I didn't overcook them, so the mince isn't dry. It is a bland taste. I guess because we're used to hand making rissoles at home with a lot of barbecue sauce, a lot of meat, different types of barbecue, pepper, chili sauces, sweet chili sauces, tomato sauces mixed through. But for the keto way, of course it's a bit blander because we're not shoving so much sugar and processed sauces and things like that in there. So they actually do taste really nice. The cheese mozzarella flavour's gone through it. I can have a hint of that red onion come through a bit. Not so much the tomato flavour from the puree, but the mince and the cheese has come through nice. So it's nice and plain. The kids are going to love it. The husband's going to love it. And I can't wait to have them for dinner tomorrow night on my lettuce wraps. So thank you for watching. I hope to hear some comments if you've tried the hamburger patty for the keto way, and let me know how they go. So have a good night.